Namaste, my warriors, and welcome to Universal Goddess Tarot. Like, share, circulate my page. You know they got me shadow banned, guys. Message. The message is they're poisoning your food to make you look like you got narcolepsy. They put something in my food in the morning at the YWCA that made me fall asleep all day. All day. I felt tired all day, sorry. No makeup on, it's raining. I don't feel like putting on no damn makeup. So, to my warriors out there, be very careful. Be discerning. They're not up with their little, they're not quitting with their little antics, okay? They still trying to convince the court that they need to have power of attorney of your assets, that they need to have access to a home that belongs to you, that they already took your name off the deed. The house was only in your name, and they put their name on the deed. To me, it's this fake masculine, this fraudulent masculine that he's a gay man, down low gay, been gay all his life. He's a rapist, a pedophile, a child groomer, right? And then he sexually traffics these children that he has groomed. Um, he sedates them in order to rape these babies to get away with what he's been doing. He sedates men, women, and children. He's a rapist. He's an arsonist. You know, if he can't have it, he don't want you to have it. So if it's a house, he's gonna burn it down so that you don't get it. This is what he does. He has a worker go in there, rewire shit so he could be around the corner when you go into the house and burn it down and said that, look, I told you she was gonna burn down the top. I told you he was gonna burn down the house. Yeah, these are the antics that they go through. Like the court is gonna see them like a full blown circus act. Him and this crazy, both of them are delusional, psychopaths, murderers. They get away with murder because they poison food and they have a full a life insurance policy, and they know that these hospitals don't test for poison. So your food is gonna be tainted with arsenic, thallium. They try overdoses, hit and runs. Um, everything's got to look like an accident. They've been poisoning people, so they have to go get a little surgery done, and all of a sudden they don't make it through the surgery. Yeah, this is what they go through, and they cremate the bodies so that the bodies cannot be exhumed to be tested for those poisons. But they don't realize that nowadays there's other ways to find out if there was poison in those ashes. So womp womp, they're getting caught up in every. All you gotta know is they're just racking up, racking up karma for themselves. Because the court is gonna throw the book at them. They ain't getting out of jail. They're never gonna make it out of jail. They may not make it in jail. So so they want to make it look now that they had something put in your food that you couldn't stay up all day because they want to make it look like you have narcolepsy. You've been sleeping all day, knowing they put some sort of another type of poison in your food to make it look like you've been. I hit my eye with the umbrella. One of the tips of the umbrella hit me really hard in my eye, so I have a little dot there. So yeah, that's a message. Now they want to put something in your drink. They want to go to the DMV. All of it fraudulent charges, fraudulent paperwork, fraudulent makeup, medical records, fraudulent SSI. They getting fraudulent everything. They get in the book thrown at them, and you're gonna be able to prove all of this when you go to court. Every bit of it. All of a sudden, you went crazy after you left their crazy ass. And the courts are going to be able to see how far they were willing to go to keep your assets, your money, your home, that deed to the home that they think in their delusional mind that you don't know nothing about. And if you didn't know, I'm letting you know now. All right, you got treasures coming that fill the roof. That's what the Most High Lord got for you. So they ain't getting away with nothing. They ain't getting away with nothing. They're getting caught up. They're racking up charges on themselves, doing all these antics. And the thing is, the court's not going to let them get away with it until they see you walk into the courtroom. And you're going to be able to disprove absolutely every heinous act that they did against you. To me, it was in the YWCA. This is where they got them poisoning my food. So now I don't even eat around there. If I could grab a bread and butter somewhere or something to eat on, then I'm gonna do that. I'm not eating in there. So you're not catching me. You caught me out there once. You're not catching me again. So they're going in there with fraudulent medical records. The court's gonna see how far a whole family went to get to what belongs to you, and they're all gonna get the book thrown at them. And then they want to come in right now. They want to come in and talk to you. I'm so sorry. I loved you so much. That's why I did everything. I didn't want nobody to have you. So I told all these lies. No, they told all those lies to get away with what belonged to you, which is your abundance and your home. And they didn't want you to have it. And all of it's being released to you. All of it. You have it, either you've gotten it already, or you're about to get it, or it's on the way. It's already in your name. But they're still trying it. They're still trying to do fraudulent acts against you. This is a pedophile. He's on record with, they're both on record. This crazy female and this crazy male are both on record with the FBI with doing the antics that they've been doing. The murders that they've been getting away with, that they're not getting away with nothing no more. Nothing. Not a thing. So the message was that's a new one that they tried putting something so you could sleep all day. So they put it in your sugar, they put it in your tea, they put it in your coffee, they put it in your bread and butter, your bread and cream cheese. So um, all right, they just threw somebody in here to be talking all loud. Look at this. So I needed to let you know that they're still at it. They're still at it to the end, and they want to come in with some some merciful cry. Well, I'm sorry, I did everything like that because I wanted to get at you. I, and then they want to come up to you because they want you to argue with them. Don't say a word, not a word. Turn on your camera and record. That's it, not a word. Don't give them not 1 second of your energy. Just turn on the camera and watch them do their acts. So they want to come in and ask you for mercy. Give me mercy, please. I'm sorry that I did it. Forgive me. I forgive you. They want to come like that to you, like you did something to them. They want to do reverse psychology on you. So they want to come out and say, I forgive you for what you've done to me. Me, I said, go with God, boo. Go with God. With everything. With all your fake apologies. Your whole family gonna come in and they all wanna come in and say something. Go in with your fake apologies. Oh, to God. Well, he ain't having it. Archangel Michael ain't having it. They've been on top of you from the beginning. Hi, warriors. Get in here, my warriors. Get in here. I love you guys. I miss you. I miss you so much. They've been playing with my camera, my phone, overheating. Can't get the camera on, can't get the microphone on. They've been doing all of that to my phone. So I was able to get on here today just to give you that message. But I'm able. You know what's funny is The Most High Lord makes sure that I get the important messages up there that you need to know. So, and this you need to know, so that whatever you've been eating or drinking from someplace, don't go back there. Don't eat it. Don't drink it. They wanna go into the DMV and have your license revoked. So because you have narcolepsy, they gotta prove all of that. My doctor knows I ain't got no damn narcolepsy. So womp womp. Those STDs they got, HIV, herpes, syphilis, whatever they got down there that they're dying from. They're dying from sicknesses. You gotta understand they're going. They're on their way out. They're on their way out. Thing is, they don't want to spend their last days in jail. Sorry, you going to jail. You're going to jail tonight. You're going to jail. Going to jail tonight. Yep, they're going to jail. The warrants have been sent out. They got their warrants. They're ready to bust down these doors and pick them all up. So watch the circus. Watch the circus. These clowns are caught up. They trying to think that this clown is trying to get your crown. Ah, it's not happening, my woman. You got it. Everything's in the bag, okay? So you're just waiting for a message from the bank to let you know that your funds are in. Because the bank is at fault. They got to pay you everything back. Everything back. And you're going to get times 10 for everything that they put you through. Everything that you put you through. Not to mention the facilities that you're going to be able to sue. These fraudulent doctors making it look. Meanwhile, you got a full stay away order protection, and you could be walking somewhere and they'll have a hood on but you'll recognize their shoes or the way they walk, and you walk by them, they have their lawyer, their doctor run up at the beginning to videotape that you're together. Look, we're back together. Look at us, we're walking together. No, you were running by them because you already knew who they were. He took videos of us when me and my dogs were walking on the path, and then he jumped into the middle of the path to make it look like we were walking together, and had his judge, had his lawyer or his doctor videotape that. And me and my dogs were by the water in the park, and he went a little further down and videotaped. Look, we're by the water together. We're together again. Look. Then they went to the Y and had you sign fraudulent paperwork, which the Y was saying was a census that you had to sign it to prove that you were staying there, which was a lie because then I asked one of the other staff member, the higher ups, and they said, "Oh no, we don't have that paperwork." Somebody else was asking me about that, and they said they lost them. Yeah, they still going to get fraudulent signatures under fraudulent terms. Okay, because you're going to be able to prove that when you walk in there, that because they have cameras that you sign that paper. Okay, so they're sitting there still trying to, their antics, still trying to get your signature fraudulently. So this paper said, oh, you're not living in a car, you're not sleeping in a car, you're not sleeping in the street, that you're staying in a place or whatever. Because the paperwork itself didn't have, I was telling the other higher up, I said, whatever paperwork they had me sign, it didn't even have the YWCA logo on it. So I don't know what you guys had me sign over there. Other than it made it look like it was that you were staying there. So they're still poisoning your food, tainting your food. The last one, this one that was to make you look like you had narcolepsy, and then they videotape you all day sleeping. I fell asleep in the library all day. Couldn't stay up. I was eating all kinds of fruit because oranges are supposed to make you, have energy to stay up. And I look, I have oranges today. Look, I'm gonna show you. I got my salad. I got my oranges. I got my parfait. Everything I buy to stay up, to stay energized, to cleanse the body, because they poison your food, to make you look bloated, to slow you down, to make you feel tired. sick. They want you to look sick. So,
Oh,
stay with your natural foods. Change your diet in any way possible. A lot more fruit and vegetables. And watch. You still gotta watch your back. You still have to be discerning. And use your intuition. Use your intuition. When something doesn't feel right, it's not right. They will follow me around. The three guys that they had following me around, not knowing that I'm sitting right behind them, looking at their phones while they're tracking me. And they're going and showing that she's right here, like she's standing with us. Yeah, because I was right behind you, dumbass. Fucking dumbass niggas. They're tainting your cigarette, your weed, whatever you smoking, whatever drugs you do, they taint them. So, maybe it's time to quit. Maybe it's time to quit with me with cigarettes. So I quit smoking the cigarettes. I was smoking. This is something I never did before. So started smoking cigarettes. They started giving me tinted cigarettes. So I quit that. Wow, wow. Don't drink. Don't smoke. Don't do nothing. You're not gonna find nothing in my system except my thyroid. And even that, they had the pharmacy put a reverse action on my thyroid pills. So your prescription was death. But God walks with you. You have God within you. Okay? You walk with the blood of Christ inside of you. They don't want you to be loving when that's all you are. You are the embodiment of love. They thought that they were going to take that away by taking all the love that your kids love you. Sorry, my hair's having a rainy day. Um, that your kids don't love you. They took your pets from you and murdered them. Oh, she doesn't have any pets. She doesn't have nothing to love. She's loveless. But love is within you. It is you that brings the light out in others. It is you that brings the love out in others. You heal them with that. You are the healer, okay? So you are the light in the darkness. So be that. You are the testimony that there is a true God. You are the walking testimony. You get to walk with everybody. All this was happening, and you still here. It was God. It was God Himself, and only He, because He's the only one you had. He's the only one that had your back. So I want you to stand on that. That's why I keep telling you, tell your story. Put a page out. Put YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Tell your story. Tell your testimony. Because it may not be exactly like mine, but there are others that are going through exactly what you're going through. And they won't feel alone. And they'll know that it was truly, listen, when you ask for God to send you, like, I was so, like, done to the point of telling God, like, you gotta, give me a sign, man. Give me something that tells me that I'm not alone, that you working here. This man went like this when I tell you, drop a sign on me like that. When I said I needed to see that my grandkids were okay, that they were still alive, that I came to come to the elevator where I hang out on the fourth floor of the library, and I get off the elevator, my granddaughter's getting on. But she tried to get on a broken down elevator that said out of order. And the only thing I could tell her was like, the elevator's out of order, don't get in there. But I started crying, letting her know I love you. I love you. I miss you. Like, with all my heart. And for God, I had just gotten off the phone with my psych doctor, because that's all I had, because the courts determined that either I see a psych or I go to jail. I said, I'll see a psych. I'm good. You need me to speak to somebody? I'll speak to them. And right when I got on the phone and got into the elevator, my granddaughter came. There goes your sign. When you ask him for something, he's gonna give it to you like that. So I want you to understand that he got you. He got you. Ask for that sign. Tell me he don't give it to you. Something. You could be on your last penny and somebody come up and say, I got you this sign. Like my food card wasn't working. I ain't got a buck in my pocket, and somebody that I walk with, and every now and then when I have money, I'm always buying her something. And she came and bought me breakfast. She brought me my food. Ain't that something? Look at that. When I tell you how God works, never doubt it. He got your back. You hear me? He got your back. So stay diligent. This you're being followed every step of the way. So of course they're videotaped. They want to see. They're having everybody videotape you. So you're being videotaped wherever you hang out at. Anyway, you stay on the cameras to make sure whenever something's going down, because they still want to frame you for the dirty deeds that they do. So just stay under a camera. So when they say, "Oh no, this person wasn't did this on this day," oh no, I got a camera everywhere I walk. Everywhere I walk, you'll be able to trace me. So hello, my warriors, get in here. I love you guys. I miss you. I miss you. I pray for you, man. You know, God's got you. And he tells you that things aren't going to work out the way these people plan. All their lives, they're all getting caught up with that. At the end, they still want to come in and they still want you to have mercy. They want to pull on your emotions. So they're going to come in, I'm dying. I got cancer. I'm not going to make it. I want my family back. No, just pull out your camera and videotape. Don't give them not one bit of your energy. Not one bit. Don't go no place with none of them. Your fake family, your fake friends. Don't go nowhere with none of them. Just stay on your journey. You don't, you know what's up. You already know what's up. So stay on your journey. Because you got this. You got this. You made it through. You made it through so much. You're gonna stop now? You ain't gonna stop now. You're not a warrior for nothing. You're a true warrior. That's why you were put. You have liberated your ancestors of the light and of the dark. You hear me? You've done more beyond compare. So I need you to know that. I need you to know that you're still on your path. You're still doing the right things. Everything is working out in your favor. You're going to get everything that belongs to you. Everything that belongs to you is written in the stars. They're never going to get it. But, and I'm saying, they're not going to get it up here. They're delusional. They're psychopaths. They don't know when to stop. They have to be stopped. That's a psychopathic, delusional, malevolent narcissist. They don't know when to stop. They don't know when to stop. They're gonna keep going. They're gonna with their circus acts. These clowns are gonna keep going with their circus acts because they don't know when to stop. Like I said, they have to be stopped. I gotta. All right. So you're doing everything you're supposed to do. If you're standing there saying, now what? Now you just sit quiet. Now you just sit quiet. I can't get the other one. Okay, that's it. Just sit quiet. You don't have to speak to nobody. Just do you. Um, and continue on your path because everything's coming to you that's supposed to be coming to you. You will be at peace very soon. Very soon. You will meet up with your new love. If you haven't already, they want you to keep that quiet. Keep it to yourselves. You know nobody likes it. Does misery loves company. So they don't want to see you happy. So try to keep that on the down low. Stay happy. Stay loving. Stay giving. Because even when I ain't got it and I'm on my last dollar, if I've already eaten something, I'm going to give that dollar up to somebody who hasn't. So he sees all of that. All of that. You don't have to prove yourself to nobody. Absolutely no one. You just stay being the loving, the light you. Okay? So be diligent when it comes to that food. If you've been going to the same restaurants, change routines because you know they follow. Follow, 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 follow me. Yeah, they're following you. They're following you, gang stalking you, bullying you, all of it. I just want you to stay peaceful. I'm not telling you to be no punk, because somebody put their hands on you, you're able to fight back. So you're gonna do that. So just stay on your p's and q's. All right, because you are the light. You are the embodiment of love, of healing, and they want that. They want you. The thing is, they don't understand that in order for you to heal them, you have to love them, and you don't. You let them go years ago. Years ago, this man, I've had a full stay away order protection years ago, over 6 years. That's why he has to fake these. Look, we're together. Look, we're walking together. Makes certain videotapes, and the courts are helping him do that. His lawyer, his doctor, whoever he's seeing to do it. That's who he's getting to videotape. Um, look, we're videotaping them together. Oh, they look how loving they look. Meanwhile, you're miles apart. Not a word was said. They're not getting you talking to them. They're not getting none of that. Why can't we make a video with you talking to them? They're not gonna get that. This man, I've told them plenty of times, him and my family, do not step up to me. Do not. I don't need no fake apologies. I'm not giving you no forgiveness. Go with God with that shit. The same God that you've been working with, that's the one you're gonna ask for them to get you forgiveness. That's the one. Don't go to my God, cause he might strike you down right there and then. So that you're gonna be seeing them pass away. You don't need to go to no fake ass funerals, no emotions, no fake emotions. You're not gonna do none of that. None of it. You don't need nothing from any of them. You need to keep moving on your own like you've been doing. They didn't come around when you needed them. They don't need to come around now. They want to ride your coattail. That's it. Everybody gonna need a favor. Everybody gonna want money from you. Everybody gonna want your help to get them out of the hole that they dug for you and fell in it. They dug a hole for you and fell in it. That same trap that they try to trap you in, they trapped themselves in. Okay? They even put a fake death certificate and picked that money up. When I tell you Homeland Security gonna strangle them, they're gonna use the courts are gonna use them as an example. There's gonna be just because of you, what they were trying to get away with you and how they did you. There's gonna be new laws put up because of what they've gotten away with, or they thought they were getting away with. So don't worry because they fell in their own trap. The game that they were playing that shit all by themselves and they still lost. And they still lost. Many. When I tell you many against one, there were many against one, and they still lost. That's a true warrior in you. That's the work that you put in. That's every tear, every sleepless night that they caused you. They they going through all of that now. You think they can sleep? They can't sleep. This man was telling me that he was sleeping with a cross on his chest because he was feeling the demons coming in and out of his body. They didn't know what to play. Every dark deed they did, everything backfired. Everything. Why do you think they're so in love with you, so infatuated? Like because all those love spells that they were trying to set, they backfired. You're a mirror to all their witchcraft, brujeria, voodoo, santeria, hoodoo, black magic, all of it. You're a mirror to that. It just reflects and goes right back to them. Absolutely everything. Because what happens is if you don't feel absolutely no emotions to them, nothing, absolutely nothing works. So, just letting you know, Stay on your P's and Q's. Stay diligent. Watch your food and drink. Your recreational drugs, whatever you do. Just watch all of that. Don't leave it in places. If you put food down and somebody's next to it, don't trust that person that's sitting across from you. They're all working together. They're all working together. Remember, they send you fake friends, fake lovers. Yeah, to make it look like, oh look, this guy is in love with you. No, you ain't going with no other bum. You homeless, and they want you to chill with another homeless person. Crazy. They crazy. You've been celibate all this time, and they think you're gonna give it up to dirt. Yeah, okay. Keep thinking that. You're gonna be able to prove all those STDs that they've been trying to say that you got STDs that they've been walking around here like they've been passing it around like a tray of candy. They all they all get they all get dealt with that. All of it. Everybody they came out with that, they gave that to that HIV, knowing that they had it, and they just kept passing it around. They get charged for every one of those lives. Those are life sentences that they go down for. They ain't gonna see the light of day, and they know it. And they know it. That's why they're willing to go through now and beyond. I'm telling you, there's no stopping a psychopathic, delusional, malevolent narcissist who's covert, who has a gift of gab. That's it. That's the one thing they have is they like talking their way in and out of situations. That's all they got, and they don't even got that because nobody believes in a word they say anymore. Nobody. So you stay strong, my warriors. You got this.